Alrighty. Hey gang. Welcome back, you guys. Happy Sunday. Matt here with Zero Carb Journal. Another episode 153. How about that? Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope you guys had a great week. Um, yeah, welcome back. Good morning, everybody. So here we are, early Sunday morning. It's just about 6:45 here, so it's not terribly early. But I'm just kind of just woke up as I like to do, and yeah, I guess I don't even know what I'm gonna say yet. I'm just really starting cold here, so that's how it goes. So yeah, so I hope you guys had a great week. I've had a really good week. It's been so nice, you guys, just turning the corner into this new year. I think I told you last year I was really excited about this week coming up. And I was, really looking forward to the new year and new routines, getting back to routine. I think I remember talking about that quite a bit. Go chill, bud. My little dog's real excited about this. He loved it when I start chatting away. So yeah, so I was super looking forward to the first full week of the year, and I did. I had a really good one. I kicked it off with a bang. I started with heavy workouts on Monday, added some weight to my pull-ups and dips, and went hard all week pretty much. I got a ton of stuff done. I moved myself way forward on some significant goals. So I actually ended this week on a real high note. I'm not going to give you guys the specific details because they're pretty personal with regard to just like finances and stuff, but I'm getting closer, you guys, to hopefully being able to move on to the long delayed next phase of my what is this? I don't know what it is. Metamorphosis, I guess. Turning into a beautiful butterfly here. But as you guys know, before COVID, I was really working towards getting myself out of this shack in a sense. I've been isolated up here for years now, as I found myself sick and then worked my way through figuring out carnivore and figuring out, a routine and a way of life that keeps me healthy. As you guys know, like a year ago, I was starting to say, well, I'm going to start traveling more and seeing if I can do this out in the real world. And I've done a little bit, and I know that I can. My traveling around in my van, surf trips and stuff, I know I can survive on fast food and whatnot. But I've been saying I wanted to, do more traveling and, yeah, just start to move on to, I'm done with this metamorphosis phase. I think I made major changes in all of my everything. And I've been here kind of holed up, sort of hoping to now break in the next phase and COVID and everything else, job mayhem. I've just been kind of in a holding pattern and working really hard on building a stable foundation so I can project into whatever the next phase is. And yeah, this week has just been awesome. I just really firmed up a lot of my my actions, I guess, my daily actions, my routine, I guess is what I'll say. I firmed up my routine and started moving myself farther down that road. And yeah, I'm just feeling really good about the direction that I'm headed, and I'm just really, really optimistic and excited. So yeah, so I had a fantastic week. All sorts of stuff happening, all sorts of I don't pay much attention to the news, but obviously it was hard to avoid this week. And as wild a ride as it was, I'm definitely excited about the future and putting the past behind us. So I don't know, I'm just super optimistic, you guys. I'm really, really, really enjoying this transition in the new year and in the new times, and feeling definitely better than I have about things for a long time. So super stoked, you guys, having good weeks. So hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are making progress and staying the course, and making headway in your goals as well. From a zero carb perspective, things have been pretty darn good considering what we talked about last week when I was letting you guys know that I had bought really inexpensive Costco beef, and I had brought it home and I'd been disappointed, and then sort of gotten through it and started frying it and found that it's pretty good. And so now I'm a couple weeks deeper into that program of eating this inexpensive, Costco. They're just frozen patties. They're pretty gross, to be honest with you. But if I push them out really thin and fry them, then I enjoy them. So I've been eating mostly that with some chuck steak or some ribeye, fried thin like I like it, to add a little bit of fat, and usually a couple eggs. With that, I think I finished the ham. I haven't been eating ham this week. I'm not sure if maybe there's some buried in my freezer, but haven't been eating ham this week, and I've been feeling great, you guys. Just doing fine. I've been eating a little less, I think, than I was before. I did check the burgers. They are 75-25 fat to protein, or protein to fat, so they're fattier than what I was eating before. So I've been eating just a little less. There's like I think I said last week, 1 1/3 pounds of those burgers, and then just a little bit of ribeye and some eggs each day. That's about what I eat. So I've been feeling really good. It's been same as always, super simple, super satisfying. I love it every time I eat it. And yeah, no real oddballs or anything out there. I did not retry the cheese. That's funny. I just remembered that I thought about it last week, saying I was maybe going to try again, or I wasn't going to try. I was going to let some weeks go by, and I guess that's what I'm doing. But it's funny because it's sitting there in my fridge, and I look at it, and I don't even like think I want some and then decide I don't want some. It doesn't even cross my mind. I don't even think I even want it. I mean, I did like it. It tasted good, but I think my brain's like, nah, screw that stuff. So maybe I'll try one more tiny slice, but I ate such a little bit, and last week was pretty bad for quite a few days. So yeah, we'll see. I might try again. It's so hard to to let yourself accept that I ate a tiny slice of cheese, and like 48 hours later was really the worst that I was. So sometimes I will doubt that for a while until I go back and try a few times, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that definitely was it. So we'll see. But anyways, I didn't eat any cheese this week, which is the normal for me. But I have some in my fridge right now, which is why I'm bringing it up. So I had a great week. Had a really good stable run with food, and I'm just in a holding pattern, you guys. I mean, I really don't have much to share because I'm really buckled down. Trying to get through, trying to restructure, like I was just sort of alluding to. I lost what was my main income with COVID last year, and it really hasn't come back. They've hired me a few times. I've had a few calls, and actually last month I got the beginnings of the beginnings of the indication, I guess what I'm trying to say, that that work can come back if I want it to. They've all started to sort of check my schedule, and I've been hired for a few design jobs, and there's a couple big builds that are on the horizon that they've talked to me about getting involved on. And I'm going to be honest, I sit here and I talk about how that work went away, but after going so far now without it, I mean, I'll be a year from when COVID shut me down. I think around the end of March. So I'm not that far from a year without any of this work, and I'm making it. And so at this point, I'm sort of debating, whether I'll accept those jobs if and when they come back, the big ones, the ones that I was always complaining about these last few years. You guys have heard me say, like, I haven't been able to do this because I've been just doing that at work, going to actual work every day. And, it's hard work. I'm no spring chicken anymore here at 51. I could definitely keep doing it for a long time, but I like the work. Like, I like the mental challenge, and I like I like working with my hands. I like creating things. But going, for 8 hours a day at 30 degrees and laying, on metal outside. These shops are not heated. I've complained about this before. So, anyways, I'm just trying to say that it was pretty unpleasant. I would come home just, pretty physically hurting, sore, and unable, and then I would just not be able to really do much. I just rest. So, anyways, I'm not super excited about dedicating months more each year to doing that if I don't have to. And right now I'm working pretty hard on not having to. And while it would certainly help, and it's this huge difference in terms of my income. Like, it just goes from, almost nothing to, an actual income. The reality is, I feel like if I'm making it at this level, and if I can slowly move forward on my goals at this level, I actually think I'm moving towards my goals a little faster. Financial goals have never been my thing, and trading my whole day at that place for just a little more comfort or whatever. I don't know. I'm evaluating it. I'm probably being irresponsible because I've been without it for so long, and I'm just like, I don't know if I even need it anymore. So I'm not sure where that's going, but anyways, it's been awesome. I've been having great weeks and been able to focus on the things that move me forward in the goals that are important to me. And so I'm doing great with regards to all that stuff, and with regards to so I started that just saying, my goal here has been to kind of like break out of here, and that's part of that too, is that I could have broken out and done some traveling and done some stuff these last few years, but I've been so busy with those boat jobs that they just really occupied all of my schedule. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. I don't need to make a huge decision right now because there isn't a lot to decide on. But at this point, it's pretty exciting, and like I said, I'm really excited about the future moving forward. So I hope you guys have all had a good week. Robin, I was so sorry to hear about your wonderful companion there. I know that we've talked about our pets many times and how much they mean to us. So definitely thinking about you, friend. That's always hard. And one thing about those little doggies, I can't express enough. During this time that I've been going through, when I was having such a difficult time 3 and 4 years ago, how important my little companion was to me. I just felt like there wasn't really anyone else that I could really talk to, as I felt like I was going crazy, as I switched to carnivore and rejected all my old paradigm. It's a difficult transition for sure, and just having some support from a fuzzy little guy who loves you or whatever is it really surprised me, to be honest. I've had dogs my whole life, but surprised me how much I relied on his, just being there for me. So thinking about you, Robin. I hope you're okay. I know you guys had a great time together, so celebrate his life. So anyways, let's see, what else? What's going on with this week coming up? Well, this week coming up is going to be much the same. I'm really kind of doing a Groundhog Day thing, and I'm not going to lie, I stay positive, but it is hard, for sure. I was speaking to my brother yesterday, and I've been talking to my family a bit over the holidays, and they like to talk about how difficult this all is, and I just try and stay positive, and what am I trying to say? Just, tell myself, just stay on the positive side of things, and say, how good things are in general, that I can get through this and all that. So anyways, the point of it is that I was talking to my brother yesterday, and I was like, I know I've been saying it's, I'm super positive about it, but the reality is that I'm just buckled down here, doing what, I feel like needs to be done to, like I said, make progress and come out the other side of this thing. And by this thing, I don't really mean like COVID or pandemic or anything like that. I just mean sort of where I'm at. I'm really speaking personally, and it really has much more to do with what I was just talking about, my whole journey these last few years. And sort of getting ready to like go out in the world. And then, there is a COVID factor, because it's sort of just kept me sort of, stuck in place here, both physically and sort of just like conceptually with my goals, because my goals were to be out moving around. So really I'm just saying that I'm in a holding pattern, and I'm staying super positive. But what I'm trying to say is I'm dying for it to end. I am so ready to move on to my next phase. But I've still got to work out my financial stuff, and it's not really time to travel yet, and all those things. So I'm just staying super positive and in a holding pattern. So I got there by starting to talk about this week. And so this week, I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing for weeks now, which is just stay in the course, trying really hard not to, get myself like distracted by the chasing butterflies. That really, it's not time to chase him yet. I just, now is the time for me to focus on my health and my goals, my finances. Getting myself ready to, so that when I can purchase like a plane ticket and take a long trip and see, because I think that's what I want to do, and see how I fare out there in the bigger world, where there isn't In-N-Out burgers and things like that. For me to get there is just going to require me to stay the course right now. Like, I could certainly start driving around and burning gas on day trips and things like that, but that's just going to keep me kind of stuck financially and things like that. So yeah, so I'm super optimistic, but I'm kind of like, I got everything, pulled in tight right now, and I'm just sort of like holding on, doing my best just to keep moving forward every week. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, I'd love to be doing other stuff. I would love to be doing other stuff, but since I can, I'm being super positive and optimistic about just doing what I have here to do. And so I've been trying to stay super focused on keeping my cardio and my health and strength up. That's still my number one goal: positivity, health, fitness. Making sure that physically I'm positive and happy and looking forward to whatever's next, because I think that's the biggest challenge, right? In the old days when I was depressed and sick, I just never wanted to do anything, never looked forward to anything. It was a vicious cycle. So that's my number one goal. So I'm going to stay here and ride my bike trainer, do my pull-ups, work hard online to continue to move myself forward, try to continue to learn and progress in the things that I am, working on, improving in my life, in my online business, and in my, all of this stuff that I'm kind of rolling into as I transition from my old life of working in the trades on those boats. So yeah, so I'm just really focused and disciplined right now, and knowing that it's just time to put in the work, I guess, as it were. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Staying home, laying low. So, days are kind of boring, kind of like Groundhog Day, but it is what it is. That's what I need to do right now. So anyways, enough about that. I hope you guys have great stuff planned this week. Hope you guys are staying positive and staying on course and making some progress. It feels like, as carnivores, that, I don't know, for me that just seems like such an important part of my life, is just to sort of keep trying to push forward. So anyways, hope you guys are doing great. I'm really looking forward to today. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to watch some football. My team played yesterday, so I'm actually a little frustrated, not only because they lost so badly, but more just because I always look forward to watching them on Sunday, and I watched them yesterday, and it felt like Sunday, and then I woke up and I still have another day. And as you guys know, I've been struggling a little bit with weekends, and the reason I've been struggling with weekends, it's kind of just goes back to what I just said, is that I'm just stuck at home, and so my routine is my thing, and on the weekends my routine has been to rest, and I'm kind of rested. Oh well, all good. So anyway, so I'm gonna just chill today, get my rest, and maybe ride my bike a little bit, and get ready for another week, and get in tomorrow morning and crack those weighted pull-ups. I've been loving them. I've been adding weight, and they are really hard right now, and so making some progress again. I also did one of my best handstands ever on Friday. That felt really good. So I'm making progress, and I sure hope you guys are too. I'm so looking forward to getting a little warmer weather and a little longer days, and getting back in the ocean and going surfing. We had a little bit of surf this last week, but it was cold, and I was not feeling it. So I'm just really looking forward to this kind of turning of the seasons and changing things over. So I hope you guys are too. So anyways, I think that's enough for today. I sure hope that you guys have a fantastic day, have a great week. I can't thank you enough, as always, for all your support and kind comments. Before I go, let me just do a quick reminder about my sponsor, letsgetchecked.com. Fantastic service that offers home blood testing so you can check your progress, whether before you start carnivore or down the road. They have a new test, a micronutrient test. I'm going to do a video on that in the coming weeks, I think. It tests a whole host of things. I'm not going to remember them all, but vitamin E and D and B and I don't remember what else. A lot of stuff. It was more than just vitamins. It's just all kinds of. I think it was like there was some electrolyte testing. It's really interesting. I'll do my research and give you guys better info. But I'm going to be doing a video about that and some more Let's Get Checked stuff. So I really appreciate you guys' support, and this program has been great for me. You can check out links in the description, trylgc.com, and I got a code for you, 0carb, that'll get you 20% off all your purchases. So thanks so much for all your support there. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much, as always, for all your support and kind comments. I hope you have a great day, fantastic week. I hope you stay the course and get closer to your goals. I'm going to really try and do that here. I hope within a few weeks I'm going to have a big announcement for you guys about some goals being put behind me and some new stuff on the horizon. I hope that in like 6 weeks or 8 weeks I'm not still just here going, well, I'm just hunkering down, staying the course. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to some progress, big progress in these coming weeks. So I hope you guys are too. So all right, guys, that's enough for me today. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. Thank you so much as always, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, goodbye.